December 2011, the United Nations declared the 11th of October as the International Day of the Girl Child. The day promotes human rights, highlights gender inequalities that remain between girls and boys. A walk has been organized today in Pretoria to address the various forms of discrimination and abuse suffered by girls around the world. Now, for more on this topic, let's talk to Shariefa Allie Nieftagodien from the Dignity Dreams. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Let's talk about this day. I mentioned a little bit in the intro, but what inspired this day?
Girls are our future. And the UN has agreed to that. They have fulfilled that. They said that this is what they wanted to do. And they would like to set targets to ensure that the challenges for young girls that they are facing today, and this is worldwide, that we try and attain a sustained development plan by 2030. And there are certain things that are that we will find horrific happening, and just looking around in our country, we have similar, or let's say the pinnacle of what is happening everywhere else. And when you are looking at the type of issues that we are addressing, it's first of all gender-based violence, and we're looking at adolescent young girls with early marriages. If you look at the statistics out there worldwide, 700 million girls are married, underage married worldwide. And that's under 19 years. And a third of that is 250 million of that has been under 15 years, where they do not even have the right to even discuss this. And then there are things like sexually transmitted diseases, not having access to reproductive health systems, the limitation to higher education. So they have all these other limitations. And this just becomes something that needs to be highlighted out there if we want to do something for girls worldwide. And primarily we're looking at the girl child. So you're looking at under 19 years, 15 to 19 years. And the sad thing about all of this is that when these girls were interviewed worldwide, as I said, it's done, 44% believed that the husband or partner has the right to beat the wife or partner in certain circumstances in the relationship. So the education around this is very skewed, and it is up to us to make that difference, and we're trying to do that here.
How do we change that mindset, though, that the man is more powerful than the girl? Where do we start fixing a mentality that goes back so long ago? It
starts with each and every one of us. It really, really does. It starts with you and me, what we tell the next person. There is always something to do. And although we say, yes, there's the organizations, we highlight it on the 11th of October. It is the 4th year that we are having it in the worldwide. But it is the first sort of stamping ground for South Africa to participate. And what is good about this is that you do not need to belong to a particular organization to do it. It starts with me and you, in our homes, in our communities, in our society. It just builds better countries. But it does start with me and you, what we say to each other, how we treat the little ones that we raise, whether it's boys or girls. And I think that's where we look.
Let's talk about the walk today. What's going to happen in Pretoria? Well,
from 6 o'clock, if you haven't registered, 6 o'clock this morning, the team is out there. You can still register. It's 50 Rand to register. It is to bring awareness of the International Day of the Girl Child. And it's a walk, 5-kilometer walk at Pretoria Botanical Gardens. It's stunning. And you get entry to the gardens. And the first 1,000 people crossing the line doing the walk, they can bring your placards and have your slogans and your statements for the girl child in highlighting the plights. You will get your goodie bag and your T-shirt, etc. But the idea is just to create a sense of awareness that it touches everyone. Come see who walks and come see that it's actually the array of people is for families. Come and do it and show your kids from an early age that there is something that we need to address.
You say that girls play a pivotal role in breaking the cycle of poverty. Talk to us about that.
Look, if you're looking at sustained changes, you can't just change one thing. You've got to change holistic. You have to do holistic changes, but it has to start somewhere. And part of it is just basic empowerment of taking care of who you are, where you are coming from, in the situation that you're at. And that Dignity Dreams, we started off with the with sanitary towels, and we do the reusable sanitary towels. And I don't know if you know this, that sanitary towels are imported into this country.
Yeah.
So we're importing sanitary towels. That means it's expensive.
Yeah.
And it goes into landfills. It's not biodegradable, right? So if you are living in poverty and you have to buy bread or you have to buy a sanitary towel, what will be bought?
You know, bread will come first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these girls lose up to 300 days of school days in their high school career. And what Dignity Dreams have done is to bring the reusable sanitary towels in, and started off by taking women within our society in those areas and build sustained businesses by making it.
Yeah.
And they made it, and the normal sanitary towel takes 5 milliliters of fluid. The one that we produce in South Africa takes 18 milliliters of fluid. It's SABC approved, so it's not just slapdash together. And first of all, it creates jobs for women. They start talking about it, which is what we want.
All right.
And the girls have this back with them for their whole high school career.
All right, Shariefa, thank you so much. Good job
It's only a pleasure.
for the girls out there. Shariefa Allie Nieftagodien speaking to us from. She's from Dignity Dreams and talking about the walk. So it started at 6 o'clock.
No, the registration is 6. We start going at 8 o'clock.
Okay, all right. So you can still make your way to
That's
the Pretoria
right.
Botanical Gardens. It starts at 8 o'clock in Pretoria. Dignity Dreams, the walk there, highlighting the plight of girls throughout the country. Let's take another break. We cross to Galactic.